This is Northern Ireland, renowned for its rugged coastlines, pristine lakes and undulating emerald mountains. This week I'm cycling 150 miles through the quiet, albeit rather soggy back roads of County Down and Armagh. Well, I haven't been particularly lucky with the weather. It's been raining cats and dogs all morning. But thankfully I've found a relatively dry spot next to Loch Ness, which is the largest body of water in the United Kingdom. This is certainly a region that receives its fair share of rain. In fact, July 2023 was the wettest on record. Sunshine and showers, however, are ideal conditions for growing apples. So much so that Armagh is known as the Orchard of Ireland.
Armagh Bramley apples have got PGA status within Europe, and that PGA status is the same designation as Parma ham, Champagne, Calvados, Melton Mowbray pork pies. It's a produce of the area.
How do these apples that you're producing, play a part in the grand landscape of food and drink in Northern Ireland in general?
It's our wine. Our cider production is our local wine. We can't grow grapes, we haven't the climate, but we can grow some excellent apples. And there's 3,500 acres of apples in County Armagh. The vast majority of those are this single variety. It matches with our food and our tourism industry. All that has developed in this last 20 years. That industry has started to develop, and with it, food tourism.
For some, Northern Ireland might seem like an unlikely food destination, but as I cycle slowly through this often lush and fertile land, I'm left in awe. Not only for its landscapes, but for its people and the passion they have for protecting their home.
Yeah, I grew up on the shores of Strangford Lough. Strangford Lock is the largest sea inlet in the British Isles, so it's over 150 square kilometres. It's such a tranquil place, it's such a beautiful place. There's lots to see and do, lots of places to explore, lots of bays and coves, rocks, wrecks, lightships. You've lots of different types of shellfish, so there's lots of mussels in Strangford Lock, and they're quite famed and used in many sort of high-class restaurants as well.
What is it about the cleanliness of these waters that make it so perfect for seafood?
There's 350 million gallons of water come into Strangford Lock with each tide. It flushes in and it flushes out. The water is quite clean as a result. The mussels, the shellfish that are on the beds of Strangford Lock filter the water as well, so it makes it very clean. Obviously it's surrounded by farmland, but there's policies and procedures in place to protect the runoff from the land, and as you can see, the water is very clean.
Thank you very much.
Bon appetit.
The mussels, prawns, razor clams and oysters that cling to these shores are destined for some of Britain's swankiest restaurants. Scopers in Dundrum, however, prides itself on producing fast food, but with sustainable and in many cases foraged local produce.
For me, it's what I'm used to and what I believe in. It's the people and the stories that come with the food, and ultimately that creates a really, really good product. Obviously to do with the ecosystem and the soil and the rain, but it's the producers. The producers are really, really grounded around here, and they're really respect for the land and respect for what they do. And you can see the pride in them and their produce. And I think that's the difference. I've got two businesses for a reason, and the reason is to push local produce, because I really, really believe in it, and I'd like to be at the forefront of it.
So tell me a little bit more about the dish you're going to be making for me.
This time of the year, a lot of sea vegetables are coming up. It's a nice start to a meal, so I took the oysters and I've brined them using seaweed, so not using any salt, just using the natural salt and the seaweed. And then we've mixed that with fermented cucumber, and then we've got the cucumber seeds, which is salted, and then we've got sea hourgrass in there, which is going to give you a coriander and sea flavour. It shows fresh, clean flavours, it shows pride, and it shows very, very good craftsmanship.